Chapter 11. Video starts. Who's there? Show me your hands. The security video ended there, with the nervous museum guard advancing on the three of them, his hands on his nightstick. In the center of the frame was a frozen Maxer, spooked by the appearance of the guard. It was Sunday night, and thanks to Danielle, not Danielle, Cass, Maxer, and Yoji had all been watching the video simultaneously at their computers at home, message each other at frequent intervals. Guitar Samurai. Dude, you look like you saw a ghost. Survivor 3000. He always looks like that. It's the hair. Junior Jester. You guys going to make fun of me all night? Thought we were trying to avoid getting arrested. Guitar Samurai. Just practicing our juvenile hall. We're going to have to entertain ourselves there. Survivor 3000. Okay, let's get serious. My mom's going to check on me in a sec. I can feel it. They knew what happened next. After the video ended, the guard relieved when he realized it was just the three kids Albert 3D had introduced earlier. He scolded them for wandering around the gallery unsupervised. Then his shock when he discovered the mummy was missing. His insistence that they not move until the head of security arrived along with Albert 3D, etc., etc. It was what happened earlier that they had questions about. They decided to watch the video again from the beginning. Albert 3D had said the video was inconclusive. Even so, it was intriguing. The video presented a fresh fisheye view of the mummy exhibit's larger room, with a mystery mummy's glass chamber at the center. The chamber looked much farther away than it actually was, like a reflection in the rearview mirror. At the same time, the camera's night vision technology lent the black and white video an eerie quality, almost as though they were seeing the image in negative. The video, which was coded in 24-hour military time, spanned roughly 3 hours from the moment the museum closed to the moment the kids discovered the mummy was missing. But it was sped up to play in under 10 minutes. First 3/4 or so showed almost no movement at all, and then Guitar Samurai. Hey, what was that? What is rewinding? Guitar Samurai. There at 19 minutes 36 seconds and 15 milliseconds. Those stars, I didn't see them before. Survivor 3000. Oh, you mean like those lights on the glass? Junior Jester. That's just reflection. Guitar Samurai. Yeah, but what of it? The mummy's ghost? Lol. Survivor 3000. Haha. Guitar Samurai. Seriously, it's not your flashlight. We don't come up for another 3 minutes. The guard wasn't there yet. Can't be like car lights or anything from outside, no window. Survivor 3000. Maybe the thief's flashlight? Guitar Samurai. Maybe. Junior Jester. A flashlight would just be a single light, not a bunch of lights, little ones, unless maybe it bounced up some stuff, but there wasn't anything reflective besides glass. Survivor 3000. He could have been wearing a headlamp or holding a flashlight, or there could have been somebody else with one too. Junior Jester. There are more lights than that. Guitar Samurai. Alright, forget the lights, let's move on to the guy. They each forwarded to the man who exited the glass chamber about 3 minutes before they arrived. Several times already, they had watched the shadowy figure walk out of the exhibit and out of the picture frame, but they hadn't yet come up to the plausible explanation for his actions. Presumably this was the man, or possibly woman, you couldn't see from the face in the darkness, who had stolen the mummy. Yet there appeared to be no way he could have the mummy with him. His hands were empty, he carried no bag. He wore no backpack, and it seemed hardly credible that the mummy was hidden in his clothes. The man looked too skinny, too gaunt. Surely there would have been at least one telltale lump if he had slipped the mummy under his shirt. What's more, he was never seen entering the mummy's chamber, only leaving it. Guitar Samurai. Hey, I have an idea. What if the mummy was stolen earlier in the day and this guy lied down in the mummy's place and then got up later after the exhibit closed? Survivor 3000. Yeah, that fits. Kind of like putting pillows in your bed so your parents think you're sleeping. Junior Jester. Thinking. Survivor 3000. Take your time. We've got all night. Not. Junior Jester. Okay, done. Sorry, not realistic. That would mean A, even with all those people coming to see the show, nobody knows the mummy being stolen, and then B, afterward, nobody knows that there was a living guy instead of a mummy in the sarcophagus. Guitar Samurai, why do you have to be such a doubter, man? Maybe he had really good Halloween makeup. Survivor 3000, Emmy is right. Remember what the mummy looked like? That would be hard to fake. Survivor 3000. But in theory, anyway, maybe enough of us to get us out of trouble. Max Ernst was torn. In some ways, Yoji's theory was a good one. Reminded him of one of those locker room mysteries that seemed impossible to solve, but then turned out to be a nifty resolution that had been staring you in the face the whole time. Still, he didn't like the theory, and not just because it was Yoji's and not his. Something was nagging at him. He decided to apply the deductive reasoning to the matter, stirred the locker room mystery, Sherlock Holmes. Junior Jester, maybe we're looking at this the wrong way. Guitar Samurai, okay. Junior Jester, well, Sherlock Holmes always said, when you've eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. Survivor 3000, so, yeah, so, Junior Jester, what do we actually know? That somebody walked out of the mummy's chamber, and that later the mummy was missing, right? Junior Jester, nobody walked in except us. Survivor 3000, get to the point. Junior Jester, you know how it seems like the problem is that the thief walked out, but he doesn't have the mummy with him. What if it's actually the reverse? Survivor 3000, what do you mean? Junior Jester, what if there wasn't a break-in at all? What if there was a break-out? Guitar Samurai, just say it, dude. Junior Jester, okay. What if we're looking at is not a thief walking out without a mummy, but a mummy walking out without a thief? Max Ernst stared at his computer screen, unable to believe what he had just written. He, Max Ernst, with the logical mind, but that was the conclusion that logic had drawn to him. Cassie and Yoji seemed unable to believe it as well. Survivor 3000, are you saying what I think you're saying? Guitar Samurai, okay. When are we going to say April Fools? Junior Jester, that was a few weeks ago. Survivor 3000, you serious? Junior Jester, I'm serious, I think. No, wait, that would mean I'm completely crazy, I don't know. Guitar Samurai, just a sec, I'm going to get a screen capture, then enlarge it. Yoji enlarged the image of the man almost to the point where was more pixel than person. His face was still too dark to see, but something near the bottom of the image caught Yoji's eye and made him hold his breath. Without alerting his friends, he emailed each of them a copy of the enlarged image with the subject line, "Look behind his right foot." That was where the strip of linen could be seen trailing from the man's pant legs. The man leaving the exhibit was the mummy. The mummy was walking.